In this video, let's see how you can use Facebook's Ads Manager to create Instagram ads. And all you need is a Facebook personal profile and access to Ads Manager. Now, there are a couple of ways you can access the Ads Manager. You can click on this down arrow and then select Manage Ads, or you can also click on Ads Manager from here. So let's do that. Now it's loading my Ads Manager, and since I have a lot of campaigns running, it may take a minute, but there we go. Once you are logged into your Facebook Ads Manager, click on that Create Ad button right here. There are 3 steps of creating a Facebook ad. In step number 1, you will identify your objective. And then you will create an ad set. This is where you will set your audience, budget, and schedule. And then in step number 3, you will create the actual ad, the media, the images, text, and links that go with it. And now let's go through the actual steps of creating an ad on Instagram using Facebook's Ads Manager. And for this example, I want to drive traffic to this blog post that I have on my isocialu.com blog. So I want traffic from Instagram to go to this URL. And by the way, if you notice at the end of my link, I have question mark and then IG. This is a tag that I'm using, which will help me identify the traffic numbers using Google Analytics. So for now, you can just ignore that. Let's go back to the Ads Manager. So in step number 1, let's pick an objective. For this example, my objective is send people to your website. And if you notice, when I take my mouse on different objectives, Facebook will actually tell me if I can create ads on Instagram for that objective. So let's select that. And this is where you will enter the URL. So since I want to drive traffic to this blog post, I'll copy that URL, paste, and I can also give a campaign name. And then click on Set Audience and Budget. So if you notice, now I'm on the second step, which is creating an ad set. Define your audience, budget, and schedule. So let's go through this. So very first thing, in the location, who do you want to target using this ad? So in this example, since this blog post is about Facebook marketing, I want to target everybody who lives in United States, and let's also include Canada. Also, I want people who are social media savvy, so I'll probably pick 22 to 50. That's the age range that I want to target. In gender, I want to target both men and women, so I'll select all. Languages, so if you were targeting people who speak Spanish, you can select that. But in this case, I do not want to target any specific language, so I'll leave that empty. Interest, so this is where you can actually define the types of people you want to target with this campaign. So since this blog post is relevant to Facebook marketing, I'll target people who are interested in Facebook marketing, social network. And if you notice, when I entered a couple of keywords, now Facebook is giving me other suggestions also. Let's put some more. Digital marketing, inbound marketing, content marketing. So this is where you can actually step back and think for a second, who are the ideal people that you want to show your ads to? And then input those keywords here. And by the way, you can also, in some cases, target specific Facebook pages and their fans. So for example, I know a Facebook page called Social Media Examiner has a huge audience. So let's see if I can target that. There you go. You can also target specific behaviors. So for example, let's say I want to target people who have a job role and corporate executive. So I can select that. So there are hundreds of different combinations of targeting options. What you want to do is just step back and clearly think about who is the ideal target audience for this campaign that you are creating, and then just play with these settings, the keywords, the behaviors, and there are some more categories that you can look into. If I wanted to save this audience for future use, I can also do that. Let's skip that for now. This is where you can input your daily budget. Or if you want to use a lifetime budget, you can also do that. The schedule. If you wanted to have a start and end date, you can select this and then identify your start date and time and end date and time. For optimization, what I would suggest is in the beginning, just leave it to the Facebook recommended option. And you can also tell Facebook how they can charge you. If you want to get charged based on the impressions of your ad or based on the link clicks, you can identify that here. In some cases, if you wanted to run these ads on a schedule, you can do it from here, but look at this. The ad scheduling will work with the lifetime budget options. Since I have daily budget selected here, it's not letting me pick that. So let's skip that for now. And delivery options or delivery type, you can leave it to standard. And this is where you can give a name to your ad set. So here's the US and Canada 22 to 50-year-old. I'll just leave that ad set name. And then click on choose ad. And if you notice now, I am on step number 3 of ad creation process. So right here, the first thing, how do you want your ad to look like? You can do a single image or video in your ad, or you can also create a story by selecting multiple images in one ad. Let's select that for now. And then what creative would you like to use in your ads? You can select images or videos. Let's select an image. You can browse the library And this is all the images that I have used in the past. You can also upload new images from your computer or go to stock images and find some more that are relevant to this content or this campaign that you're creating. In this case, I searched for Facebook, and here's an image that I can use. So that's the image that I selected. Let's go to the next step. Connect Facebook page. This is where you can connect your Facebook business page. I have hundreds of Facebook pages that I manage, but you may only have few options. Let me select my iSocialU brand page. And now here is my Instagram account, which is connected to this Facebook account. Now, one thing I want to point out is you actually don't need an Instagram account to run ads on Instagram. And let me show you how. So let's say if I wanted to run ads from my Style Talks page, so I have that selected. And if you notice here, I have two options. I can use this Facebook page and run ads on Instagram, or I can add an Instagram account and connect it to this Facebook page. If you wanted to connect an Instagram account to your Facebook page, you can use an existing account or create a new one. So let's say if you don't have an Instagram account, you will keep that Facebook page selected. And if you look at this, here's how this ad will look like on Instagram. And if you notice, since I don't have an Instagram account connected to this Facebook business page, on Instagram, people will see the name of my Facebook page and also the image, the profile image from that page. So let's look at the second example. I'll select my iSocialU brand page. And here I already have Instagram account selected, and check this out. Now the ad on Instagram will actually have my Instagram account name, which is Ali Mirza 2K, and also my profile image. Then select the headline that you want. In this case, this is really good. 10.5 Facebook post ideas, and also the text that you want. You can also include some hashtags. And then select call to action button. And there's several different options. Learn more, download, sign up. So if you were actually creating this campaign to drive people to a landing page where you are capturing their emails, you could actually do download and then have them download something in exchange of their email. And the button will appear like this. In this case, since I'm driving them to my blog post, I want to use the learn more. Here you go. And the last step is, right now I have all of these placement options selected, but since I want to create this ad on just Instagram, I can easily remove the desktop news feed, mobile news feed, and others. Now this ad will only run on my Instagram. And once you're happy with all these settings, click on this green place order button, and it will actually go to Facebook for the approval process. Now, one last thing I want to point out is when you select the image, you can click on that crop button, and actually identify or set if you want to use an original image or a square image. And if you want square, you can move this and tell Facebook which part of your image do you want to show in the ad. So this is how you can use Facebook's Ads Manager to create ads on Instagram, and you actually don't even need an Instagram account.